Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this look, I did a Valentine's pinky half cut crease and hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so starting off with the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm just going to be taking the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to be adding it as a transition shade in my crease so I can build up the other colors. But for this one, I'm just going to be adding it right here very softly. And for this, I wanted a Valentine's warm eye, so I'm just gonna be adding burnt orange. I don't really like anything too cool in my crease. It just brings down my eye, and I don't like the way it looks. So I'm just gonna be adding burnt orange, which is a warm orange soda color. So I'm just gonna be applying that to my crease. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. I'm just slapping it on there like anything. It doesn't have to be well blended or anything. It's just a transition so I can get the other colors going. I'm going to be going into the Dream Street palette with ColourPop collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And I'm just going to be grabbing like a flat short shader brush, and I'm just going to be applying Potion. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. The names are on the back of the palette. I'm just going to be adding it to the outer corner of my eye. I'm just going to be building up all the intensity on the outer corner. So I'm just going to add it to my outer V. First I'm just placing it down, and then once I get it where I want it, then I'm just going to be blending. Oh, I actually put it right there. It's okay. Once I place it down, then I'm going to grab a blending brush, and I'm just blend out the edges. I feel like when you do this, you get more pigment off the shadow, rather than just grabbing a blending brush and just going in there and blending everything out. I feel like this is more better. You get more payoff like that. But you can do it however you want. This is just the way I do it, and I feel most comfortable with. I go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and now I'm going to be applying Hunts, which is this reddish shade, which is beautiful. And then I'm going to be applying Jax. Yes, Jax. I'm going to be mixing the two, actually not with that brush. But I'm going to be mixing the two. I'm going to be applying it to my outer corner, closest to my lash line. I'm starting off there because I don't want it to go up too high. Then it's going to close off my eye. I have the same blending brush, and I'm just going to blend them out. Taking chips, and I'm gonna apply it the same way I did the other two colors, just very close to my lash line, just so I don't bring it up a little too high. And then I'm gonna first wing it out a bit. I'm gonna go in my crease and then feather it out. I'm just taking a flat shader brush, and I'm focusing it on mostly the outer V. I'm not bringing it in too far, just right here. Then I'm gonna grab blending brush one more time, and then I'm gonna blend. Next, I'm gonna be grabbing the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced, which is my favorite. It's very hydrating, very nice, amazing. I love it. And then I'm gonna be grabbing my Urban Decay After Dark brush that came in a palette. And I use this concealer to just apply and cover up my crease. I'm just gonna add like a little bit, like this. My crease is cut. Now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of powder to just the outer part, because that's where I'm going to blend the matte shade into the shimmery shade with the same brush, the dual-ended brush that I got from Urban Decay, or whatever's left on the brush with Potion. I'm just going to be trying to go over it a little bit so it looks like it's well blended with the other shades. I'm just going to apply this one first, and then I'm going to go in with Jax and Hunts and do the same thing all over again so it looks like it's the same color on my outer corner. I'm just going to go up. I'm going to be applying, I'm going to mix the two shades. I'm going to mix Sassy and Faint. Okay, so now going again. I'm going all the way up to where the concealer stopped. For a little more blend, I'm going to be grabbing the same brush that I had Hunts and Jax at. And I'm just going to be tapping over the shimmery shade, and it's going to blend it out even more. So it's going to look like the shimmery shade is just blending into the matte shade. So these are the Misha lashes from Coco Lashes. And then I'm going to be actually using 2 lashes, and then I'm going to be using the Demi Wispy 110 lashes, which are very natural lashes. Popping the mothers on. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime primer and the Blur Smoothing one. This one is a very good primer, again, very inexpensive, but it does the job, and it's a really good primer for the price. I don't know how much it is. I will let you guys know in the description box if you want to check it out. So I just apply this in the center of my face and just feather it outwards. I don't put the primer all over my face because my face doesn't need primer, and my foundation actually stays pretty well throughout the day. It doesn't crease or fade away, so I don't really like to apply primer all over my face. I just use it where I have more problematic areas. So in the center of my face, and then around my T-zone and on my chin. I'm going to be applying my foundation, and I use that Matte and Poreless and the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. I'm going to be applying it with a brush. I don't know why I did that. And I focus my foundation mainly in the center of my face because that's where I like the most coverage. And then, like I said, I feather it out outwards. So I apply it mostly on the cheek area because I have discoloration there. So I apply it on my cheeks. The concealer I will be using today is going to be my Born This Way concealer. I love this. My under eyes tend to get very dry during the cold weathers, so it like starts to crease and like it won't set well. So I'm going to use a very hydrating one, which is this one, and it has coconut water and just very lightly pouncing this into the skin. This concealer blends out like a dream. It smells very good, like coconut water. Favorite one to use is the Stay Matte Rimmel Powder. This one is in Transparent 001. Then I slightly tap over everything, including the bronzer, concealer. Gives me a real natural finish. My favorite bronzer that I like to use at the moment is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I like to tap because I find with any of the foundations that I use with my skin, it actually takes off the foundation. And yes, I've tried using different brushes. I don't know what it is, but every time I rub all this part, it comes off, like my foundation comes off. So I don't like the way that looks. Be applying. Oh, and this is the shade Blossom Glow. I think this is one of their new highlighters that just came out with it not too long ago. I don't know when, but it just barely came out. And I'm gonna be applying this to the tops of my cheekbones. Girl, do you see that glow though? That's too much. I think I had enough of that. Let me applying it to this cheek. The lip color that I'll be using today is the Milani 60 Matte Innocence. I like the way this lipstick looks.